hold on to this area and then let go after about 5 seconds, and that will wake the screen up. Currently the screen is awake, but it's locked. You see, it's locked, so you gotta hold on to this on off button until it unlocks. Now it's unlocked and you can start editing. This is the settings button. When you press this, you can make it go on holiday, or you can put it back to normal. This is the timer button. When you press this, it adjusts the clock once. You press it again, it will go over the hours and the minutes, and then the date. Press it again, it will adjust the year, and then press it again, it'll go back. To adjust the scheduling timer, hold on for 2 seconds, and then now that's going to adjust the on off for setting 1. Press it again, it'll scroll through. Mine's at 8:30. That's off for number 1, and that's at 4:30, and that's set. And now that's number 2. If you want to leave it off, just put it on 0, 0. But if your machine was created before 2023, you can't do that. This is the boost button. When you press this, it'll boost the machine. That just means it'll do everything faster, but it'll only do it for 1 session. So if you've got it on at say 10 to 4 and you press boost at 10 to 4, it'll cook everything really fast. Currently, I'm on 59 degrees, 60 degrees. So that's normal for me. That's it. Once you have that, just put this back on. It's magnetic. And then you're set. It's that easy. You gotta make sure this gets changed every 5 years or so. So call a technician and they'll be able to unscrew that. Take out the entire anode, and it'll probably be like fully destroyed by then, and then you can get a new one, or you can do it yourself, but it might be a bit risky because you gotta you can't just undo that. Like, you gotta empty the whole tank, and then it'll be super hot and it's dangerous. So there's stuff that you should not do, but if you are confident, yeah. But this is the only maintenance, so you got to change that every 5 years. And then when you install this, if you're watching this because you want to get one of these, if you install this, I sort of regret getting this type of plug installed. Make sure you tell your electrician to install one that's like hardwired in, because I mean, when am I going to change it? This is convenient if you want to change your machine, but if you don't, then this is just a lazy way of doing it. But it's gone through heaps of rain and it's still working. So like, we had a whole week of rain, sideways rain, and then we just had a cyclone, and it's still fine. So no problem there. So technically it still works. So anyway, it's up to you whether you want that or not. Oh, and finally, make sure it drains. You don't want this to drain in the, like, just outside your house. This thing here needs to be released every 6 months or so. So just do it slowly, and then this should go there, and you should hear it. And this should be free flowing. Then you know the pressure is working properly. Ah, there we go. Once you hear that, you can come back another 6 months. Oh gosh, so bad. So many rocks. Oh no.